So basically what I want, Steven, if you want to start or whoever, no matter to me. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna give you a down ball.
Yep.
Hopefully you pass it back to me. Second ball will be a scramble, so I'm gonna make you hustle for it.
Yep.
First one won't be too difficult, I just wanna make you move. Third ball is gonna be a free ball, you pass, all set, you swing.
Yep.
Cool. Here we go. Good. Good ball. Free. Good. It's all right. Next up. Good ball. Free. Obviously, second round is going to be a little more difficult. I'm going to bring a little more heat on the down ball. That scramble plays, I'll probably get you Sandy. And then hopefully the set's perfect. Good. Good. Free. Great scramble. Ball. Up. Good. Okay. Talk about a few things here. Number one, we've got an hour in the sand. Long time in this heat, so if at any point you all need a break or get tired, I'm not the one that's working as hard as you guys, so y'all let me know. This heat is no joke. Second thing, a couple of things. We're gonna go from this corner, probably just do one round this time. The number one thing is I want shoulders over toes, okay? When we're in this defensive position, I always kind of want to start with my hands on my knees, and then as soon as that ball tosses in the air, I want this neutral position, okay? The reason why we want that is if you've got a big monster on the other side coming at you hard, there's a chance that it can come at our face, and if our hands are down here, we don't have enough time, we're gonna get blasted, right? I don't want to see anybody get blasted today, okay? So neutral hand, so we can either take it here or get down here. Second thing or third thing, I don't know how many things I've said, on that scramble play this round, I'm gonna try to fake you guys out, okay? I might give you a little this, pump fake, snake eyes. Just be ready and react when I release the ball. So it might be here, and I'm okay with a little lean. As soon as I release that ball, that's when we go. That kind of makes sense?
Yep.
All right, let's go from that corner, get one round through. All right, here we go. Get that ball back to him. There it is. Baby, I knew it. All right, here we go. I knew you were going to get on that one too. Here we go. There it is. Give me a touch. Move those feet, move those feet. Give me one more here. There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize the fast. So, here we go. Free ball, talk to me. Big swing. Good. All right, here we go. Good ball. Playable. Playable. Scramble. Great. Here we go. Free ball. Good. Nice high reach. Oh, bad ball. Gotcha. There it is. Great. straight up. Let's go. Good stuff, guys. Let's get a little shag, and then we'll jump into this next thing.
Was it in the box?
Yeah, drop right back in the box. So again, it's Steven, it's Dustin, Scott. All right, get some water if we need it. If not, we'll jump into this next drill.
Water for my toes.
I know, I wish they would run a hose out here. All right, this next drill, we're gonna jump right into it, fellas. This next one's gonna be pretty difficult. I don't expect any of us to do it because most of the time, people like Joey can't even do it. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna give you the same down ball, okay? We have to dig it with one arm, okay? A lot of the times in beach volleyball, we're just laying out and throwing an arm up. So we need to have control with just one arm. So I want one arm dig to yourself. Then you have 3 touches. 1, 2, the third one has to go out of the net. I'll get under, set you, and you swing. Makes sense?
If I go out of that, no.
So, half, 2, 3. What's that?
Third one goes into that?
Third one goes in the net. Yep. In beach, we do a lot of one-arm digs and play a lot out of the net. So we need to get good at those 2 things. Now, because this is a warm-up, the reason I'm doing so many difficult, crazy things is because I want our brains warming up too, right? So we're doing all these little small touches so that when we get into the serve receive or setting, we're dialed in. Cool. Love it. 3 chances to get this done. Who's up?
I'll go up. You're already in position, Scotty.
Scott, it looks like you're wanting it first here. 3 chances, 1 arm dig. I don't care if it's a knuckle, if it's down here, wherever this ball goes, but I want a nice soft touch to yourself. 3 touches into the net, and then I'll set you. Cool. Now, there's one important thing. Actually, you guys will figure it out. Here we go. Ready? There you go. 3 touches. That's all right. Second try.
About the whole 3 touches.
That's all right. 1 arm, 3 touches. Go again. Go again. You get 3 in a row. Here we go. There it is. Let's go. 1, 2, into the net. And great ball. Here we go. Give me that. And then I'm going to set you because I gave you a crap set. Throw it out of the net and I'll set it. You can just throw it. Just so you get your swing. But, you just throw it out of the net. Oh, here we go. Ready? Set you. That's a really good spot. Here we go. 1, 2, oh boy.
I was too far.
I think that's the thing you said you got to remember.
Yeah.
That it didn't say though?
Definitely. Great touch. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, God.
Third try here.
All right.
Hey, first touch is phenomenal though. Ready? There we go. 1, 2. Let's see what you got.
That was better, right?
Hey, much better. You got the net this time.
Yeah.
All right, switch. Here we go. There it is. 1, 2. Oh, I'm impressed. Let's go. Good little round. The one thing that I didn't tell you guys, which y'all did really good at, there's 3 spots in the net that we can hit. If you hit the top of the net, every single time, doesn't matter if there's wind, no wind, that ball's gonna shoot straight down. If you hit the middle, it'll bounce back out. If you hit the bottom, it'll actually shoot and roll back up. So the bottom normally gives you the most time, but pretty good little round. Let's get a quick little shag. Let's get a water break, and then we'll talk about the next little drill. live in Mid City now. Yeah. Yeah. We've been here for, I guess a little over a year now.
Where you from?
Originally in Orlando, Florida. Okay. Yeah, then spent some time up north in Indiana, and then moved down here.
What you do?
My girlfriend is the indoor volleyball coach at Tulane now.
Okay.
Yeah, so we moved down here and it's been great. It's been great. Let me grab my water, grab some feds, and then we'll jump into the next thing.
Definitely makes you move faster. Yeah, this side of course not too bad now. That's alright. I haven't hit a single hit over and in. Actually, I don't know if I've hit one over.
Every single overhand I've attempted on my account is called over.
Yeah. Really have me tearing that now with some of the more strict with the balls. Not like crazy strict, but strict enough.
Us two, his dad, well,
Lot of speed. Our defense is like, I don't know if it's really hard enough yet. We got some hard hitters, but like I usually get a hand in their face, so everything they come soft or weird, like the team gets to it. Like so it's just so hard for them to put balls into his hand against us, and that's what keeps us in everything.
Yeah, I think my fantasy team, our defense is okay. I think our offense is probably better. I feel like still like, me and Philadelphia.
Yeah. So I don't know what nationality.
I thought he was going to come on.
I think this is good. Like, if you get off the look at that.
Put my teams to away. They're busy.
I just said I have a point.
All right, you fellas ready?
Yep.
So here's what we're doing next. We're gonna work on a little serve receive. Real simple. I'm gonna bowl balls in. So I want two people in, so the other person off. We need to, let's see, pass 15 perfect balls. And what do I mean by perfect? Let's talk about that a little bit. Do y'all play doubles, quads,
Mostly
sixes?
quads.
Mostly quad.
We want to eventually to doubles a little bit eventually, but the focus is quads.
Exactly what I like.
Dipping my toes into doubles.
Perfect. So the idea is going to be based behind doubles, but the better you are at this, the better you'll be at quads. So it works out good. Okay, so I drew out this little grid. Let's say I'm Steven and I'm on this left side, okay? When we pass this volleyball, if this ball comes directly to me, a perfect pass is right on that line. Or right on the tee, it doesn't matter. We don't really target pass and beach because there's so many different factors. Now, let's say this ball shifts me over, then I'm here. Do I want to jack this ball back over to that tee? Not necessarily, right? Because my partner's coming in to set. So this grid is only in this exact position if I don't move an inch and I pass this ball. As soon as it gets me outside of my midline or I'm moving here, the graph moves with me. And vice versa. If this ball moves me inside, then this grid moves this way. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
The reasoning for that, again, if I'm here passing this ball and I J this ball way the heck back over there, my partner's got to come in, bounce back out, set it all the way this way. Does that kind of make sense? Or if I pass and this grid shifts with me, I could drop that thing on a dime, my setter's there, and we set that ball perfect. Same thing on this side. That kind of makes sense?
That makes sense, yeah.
So here's what I want. I want two people in, the third person off. I'm gonna just alternate. I'm gonna bowl balls in, okay? What I need is to pass this ball, my partner run in as if they're setting, catch this ball. And I'll only count it if number one, it's on this side of the little line that I drew, and it's not over here or way over there. Kind of makes sense.
Okay.
And as a group, let's get 15. Cool. One more little thing. I need right now for me to count it for it to at least be a ball above the antenna this pass.
Okay.
Cool. So I don't want us shooting the target. I want us nice lifting through the ball, a nice high apex, and then dropping it on your partner. Cool. Good. Give me a little more lift on that. A little more lift. And the second person coming in to catch, if we can, let's try to get hands on it, catch it like this, so we can start getting into that setting rhythm.
Can we like mix that in too, just for rep?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just catch it. Let's get you another one. Good. Rotate. The passer will come off. Good. And I'll actually take that. If you're in this spot, and this goes for everybody, and on that side as well, past your midline. So if I draw a center line down your body, if it stays on that midline, I'll count the pass. If it gets outside of that, that's when it gets difficult. We don't want our setters to be track stars.
What causes it to say midline? I'm not turning my.
Yeah, no, and let's say I pass here, okay? It's right off my hip now. So I don't really want it to get outside of our body. Now if we pass here, pass there, I'm still okay with it, right? Because that grid shifts with it. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're at what? 1, 2, 1. Here we go. Rotate. That's really good. 2. Really good. Great lift on that ball. Nice platform. Ball. Beautiful, guys. Really good stuff. 3. Still 3. Rotate. And if we want, we can pass to this side too. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just alternating. Good. 4. Great stuff, guys. 5. Love it. Love it. That there is probably about as far
The
over
max.
as I want it to get on that location of a.
What's causing my inconsistencies? Is it just the way my hips are?
Yeah, so here's what I want. And guys, in this next hour, I'll probably tell you a million different things.
Okay.
So if we can walk away with one, we've done a really good job. So what's happening, and actually all 3 of you guys are doing it. As soon as I release this ball, I want hands here. Okay? And I know we talked about that a little on defense. The next thing that happens is that ball crosses the plane of the net. That's when I want to start getting behind that ball. Okay, and then the third thing is creating the platform. What's happening with all 3 of you guys is you're actually making good moves to get to the ball, but the platform is so late that we're getting here. This ball isn't moving too much, so let's get that platform out early and have it just lift off the platform. Cool. So get that out early, see that ball come over, my platform is ready, and then by the time it hits the platform's set, and we're not making kind of crazy little adjustments at the end. So try that. Here we go.
Oh,
Kind of jumped at it.
yeah.
Just nice and calm, let that ball do the work.
Right, yeah.
I think we're at 6, huh?
Sounds right.
It's so much better. So much better. 7.
Nice.
8, that's really good too.
Richie,
Yo!
you mind putting 2 up on your way out?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
We're at 8. 9, great set too. Dustin.
Oh shit, my bad.
9, great stuff. break. Great stuff, guys. Last one. Really, really good. All right, let's take a little 30-second break, minute break, and we'll jump back into it. I want to work on setting now. You guys play in the leagues here?
When I hear when I
Nice. Here? That's such a good time.
really, really
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
good movement, it's good vibes.
That's it. It doesn't even look better than that.
My Monday's like the night we're trying to like actually get better.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday.
Yeah.
There's no competing, but
Oh, and which night is which?
Monday is white sand.
Gotcha.
Thursday.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's I love it out here. A little warm.
Yeah.
3 or 4, but
My goal is to go for a run after this.
there you go.
Not sure that's happening.
That's all right. Do you guys work where y'all live too? Like, oh,
I have no clue where you were.
nice. Where at? Cool, man.
I know some
Well, if
people.
you get out the bar, see the way.
Is that what y'all do? Alright, y'all let me know when you're ready. Let's do it. We're gonna do a little setting triangle. So here's the goal. I want to touch upon a little bit of everything, and then at the end, hopefully put it all together and we get some kind of guide reps. And hopefully get a little game.
If I had like specific questions, like I said, should I bring them up now, wait till later?
Bring them up now, and then we can address them when we're doing. What you got? Okay. Okay.
I'm primarily a setter, or not really,
Got it.
defensively setting.
Yep.
My overhand sets I've gotten more comfortable with. We'll put it at 3-4 okay. White sand, so the call is starting to get a little bit more with doubles,
Right.
splits. I've been told a lot that I have a very prolonged, like, let's call it dip.
Yep.
Hands on, I'm sure you know better for that. And then my underhand sets are very inconsistent.
Okay.
I think I'm not squaring my feet. I don't know, but that's my major concern. Not over dipping, and then bring consistency with the underhand set.
Gotcha. Good. I'll keep an eye on that. You said that's probably your most inconsistent. Okay. Gotcha. Cool. Well, when we do this, I want every one of yours to be a handset. And I don't care if you mangle every single one. Let's get that confidence back. I'll kind of push you through some of the little things that I see. But don't worry about the result. Let's try to get this next year.
I think for me, I guess I struggle with either maybe lifting it too much or doubling it. So I'm trying not to do like this on my balance.
Yep.
Because I feel like I either do either one. And then consistency with my form too. I feel like my form is stronger now.
Okay. Yep. Great. Let's do it. So we're gonna just do a simple setting triangle. And the way that I want it to work is that I want you three to put yourselves through it, so that I can kind of sit back and watch and maybe give you some pointers. I want one person in this little corner here, one person here, one person there. And again, we're doing all of our training based on the doubles training. So just know that.
We go on this side.
Yes,
Sam's
absolutely.
already
Yeah,
coming.
absolutely, absolutely. I don't want you guys frying your feet. Let's see.
Fuck. Change your mind, that one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where we start. We're gonna go from both sides. So whatever you guys want to start with. I want back corner, and start here. So here's how this is gonna work. You're gonna toss it to Steven. Steven, you're gonna pass it a nice, controlled high pass. You're gonna come in and set here. Okay, I need 5 perfect sets, and we're gonna continue that. Okay, set, and then we'll all rotate once we get 5, 5, and 5. That kind of makes sense.
Throw pass set.
You got
5
it.
rotate.
Yep, you got it. So give him a nice, easy toss. I just want to lift through that ball, and this is good reps for the passer as well. Nice and loaded. I want all the lift coming from the legs. Pass that ball. Okay. Now with setting, let's talk about a couple things before we just jump right into it. When you set this ball, I want a slow to fast release. Now, what do I mean by that? He tossed this ball, and I go here. Where am I actually running to? Nowhere, right? He hasn't passed the ball yet. So what I want is I want that ball to be tossed. We slowly start to release. We see the pass, and then we get to the ball.
Okay.
So that's slow to fast, okay? The idea behind that is so every single time, whether it's a good pass or a bad pass, that ball is falling into our window, okay? So what I want to see when we release, hands are up, okay? And it'll feel goofy, and it might feel a little weird. I want hands up, and this ball falling in, and then we just push back out, okay? Let's get a couple times through, and then we'll work out the kinks.
Am I passing it in the center here?
Yeah, just
It's
right
like
out
the
in
last
center.
drill, but
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Where should your hands be, like the location of your head? Should it be directly above, more like this, or more far
So, in order to get rid of the deep dish is what you two were talking about, where we're getting it here and it's really slow. Let's get it about at our forehead. And I don't care if it gets down here, but as soon as it starts to get down here is when they start to
kind
call
of
it.
like the shoulder point.
Yeah,
essentially.
so let's try to keep it up here. And what I want is the bend of the legs, and we just push out.
I feel like I don't have enough patience to let it get down
Yes.
there, that where I'm getting it up here and having to struggle.
And that's the key. So in beach volleyball, I don't know if we've ever played indoor or not, but in beach, we're relaxed. We want to shape the ball with the hands, and we're literally having it fall in, and then we push out.
Okay, should your fingers be kind of spread, or just loose?
I want it exactly the shape of this ball. So when this ball falls in, it's almost cradling the ball. So it's here, I can see it, and it falls into my hands every single time. Make sense? We're gonna go through, and like I said, I want you to mangle every single ball as long as we're working towards the right form. All right, here we go. Hands up. Good. Now, okay, I'm gonna get through a couple things. I want us to get our feet set, and then get that ball. What happened was he ran
through.
and then there's just a lot of different angles that we have to work with. So if we can get here, see that ball, boom, get our feet there, and then set through.
Should your shoulders always be set perpendicular to the net?
Never to the net, but to your hitter.
Okay.
So if you're hitting there, I don't want to square here. I want to square right to the hitter. Set
Oh, I see. Like he's going to get right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yep. Now, I say that, but that'll adjust based on the wind. Right now, we've got wind at our back, okay? So if I set this ball to you, Scott, where's that ball gonna drift to? Right, so we may wanna square our shoulders a little here. So you gotta base it just on the wind, okay? But for now, we should be square to the hitter and set through that ball. It's so much better. Now, look at where you ended up facing. Got your feet there, and then we turn as we set. So try that again. Hands look really good though.
A little bit. Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right. Yes, consistent. True.
So I'm probably not getting perpendicular enough to Scotty whenever.
What's happening is you're here.
Like as I throw it, I'm
Yeah.
twisting.
Yeah, and you're
Interesting.
square, perfect, and then we're turning.
So I'm setting my feet, but I'm just
Absolutely.
twisting.
Yep.
Never thought that.
Money every time. Every time. No twist. Hands were up early.
Okay, I'm
That's-
tightening the hips. I was like,
That's really good. Yeah, stay there, boy.
Oh.
Sorry.
What's that yet?
Get you 2 more good ones. I don't know what we were at, but better. I want hands here. Hands
low
here.
again?
Well, you came down
Oh, I
and then shot your hands up. good one.
It's too good.
Hands up. There it is. Much better. Good. Let's get a little rotate. Again, a million things coming at you guys. But
Yeah, that's
something I just noticed, and this goes for everybody, and I haven't even seen you set yet, but it's super important. So if I want this ball to drop onto Dustin's shoulder, I have to aim my hands up so that the apex happens and then it drops on his hitting shoulder. Because in beach, we don't really want to shoot the ball.
I think that's off there.
So we want hands up. We want that apex to fall on his shoulder. So aim those palms up rather than out. That kind of makes sense?
Yep.
Okay. Get in. Good. It's really good. Way to get your feet to that ball. There. Yeah. Really good. Two more good ones. One more. Yeah. Perfect.
Is there any like thing that I'm like doing?
It looks like you're a little stiff as soon as
Right.
that ball comes in. I want you to release, loose hands, and we push out. Push out. It looked like you were here, really trying to be perfect.
Right.
Don't worry about it. Just let that ball hit those hands, and then we push back out.
Okay.
But it was a solid round, really solid round. Hands up. Right. Yeah, that's all right. One thing, we went like this, right? I want ball to fall on that hand, push out here.
Okay.
The double comes from this movement, and when we go here, this ball could go any which direction. So make sure we stay level, push through that ball.
Okay.
That's so much better. It does look like you get impatient and you want to shoot those hands up.
Yeah, probably
This
not.
one right here, I don't want you to set, I want you to catch right here. So that I can see you, just let it fall into those hands. So this one here, don't set, just catch here. Yes, yes, yes. And be balanced, right? Each time you're here, you want this, and it's literally falling. Now the wind may adjust a little bit, and that's fine, but the point of the release is to get our feet there and have it fall. Good, all right, set these next two, and we'll flip-flop sides. Better. See, we're finishing here.
Yeah. Okay.
Set to target. Set to target. All right. Give you one more. One more. Yeah, that's the best one yet. Really good stuff. Okay. Give me a rotate because I think we want to get in the position we were in to start.
Yep.
And then Scott will have you over here. We can move some sand around. And actually, sorry, you two flip-flop. So we're back into setting. So he'll get the ball. Same thing. We've got a little adjustment. Now, let's talk about another thing. Okay? So we've got a left side player and we've got a right side player in beach or in doubles at least. And actually in quads too, it works out that way. If I'm swinging from the right side and you guys were setting this ball here, if we miss, where can we miss? Or where is the best miss?
From this side?
Yes. As if I'm setting, where is the miss to this right side player?
Probably more outside.
More outside, right.
Why is that?
He's right-handed. Got more room to work with.
Beautiful. Now, if this set drifts inside, this hitter's got to be a superstar to get this ball and get all the way around. So that's why we want that miss to be out here, because obviously it's the opposite here. If we're gonna miss on this right side, I'd rather it fall in rather than out. This is a tough swing for any hitter. Okay? This takes to the side. Alright,
Then you have two left-handed hitters.
then we're getting into it. Then we're getting into it. Yes, that is tough to set, but tough to defend. So if you can figure out how to set those two, you guys will be good hitters. But yes, obviously it adjusts with what side the hitter's dominant arm is. All right.
So do I toss it to him?
Nope, he'll toss it to you, you pass,
Okay.
and then he'll come in and set. And actually, if we need water to get it, like I said, if we need it, let me know.
I'm okay.
Okay, so he's passing it to me, I'm starting it?
Nope,
No.
you'll toss,
Steven,
he
Steven,
passes, he'll come in and set.
Got it.
Just opposite side. Good. And get hands up early.
Too fast one.
Get you 5 reps. Yes, so that is the reason we go slow to fast. Now, that's a tough pass, right? Even if you were this slow, it's still getting behind you. But that's why, that's why we go that slow to fast. Way to get your feet to that ball. Really good. There it is. Beautiful. That ball's getting bounced there. That ball's getting bounced. That's awesome. Good. One more and rotate. Really good round by you. Feet got a little wonky on us, but that's all right. Good. 5 reps. Good. Maybe speed up to that. Good. One more. Yep. One more from the handset. I want to see those hands one more time. Beautiful. Good. Rotate. Last round here, guys. Hands up. Good. Use get those legs engaged. Really here and real arm dependent. I want more relaxed and set. Literally all the way from your toes to your fingertips. I want pushing through this ball. It's better. It's already better. Calm hands. Let that ball fall into it now. That one kind of got here. Let's try to get that ball. So it's dropping on our forehead. 2 more reps. Better. Much better. Now just use your entire body to push through that ball. The one. Beautiful. All right. Get some water. We'll shag those balls up, and we'll jump into the next one. Great round by you guys.
Am I using like ground
there's three types of refs. The ones that'll call a double based on how the ball spins. There's a ref that calls a double based on how it comes out of your hands. And there's a ref that'll call both. So if you can naturally release this ball and it just sits there, you'll never get called. Yeah. So really the spin is what gets me. So if you see that ball coming out of your hand spinning, they'll a lot of the times call. But unfortunately, that's very rare. Sometimes you get ones that will call them all, and sometimes you don't get one. So, all right, how are we feeling? Good. Does anybody have time? We could do so much. Let's see. I want to get one more little thing in, and then I'd like to get a game of like 5, 10, or something like that before we call it. Let's do a little bit of offensive reps, but real simple. I just want to see where our arm swing is at. So let's pair up. That's all right. That's all right. We got to start somewhere. So let's pair up. One partner grab a ball. The other one will stand on the opposite side of the net. So let's say it'll be Steven and I. So I want myself here, him there with the ball.
Can I get a ball?
Yeah, perfect. And same thing for you two. Just split the net. So Steven, you'll go over there, across the net for me. Oh, you. Yep, Dustin, Scott, you guys will be across the net from each other. Steven, you'll be here.
Oh.
So all I want to see, you can toss me this ball, is this right here. I want a double arm toss. The reason I want a double arm is because when we're in a game, we approach to this ball and what happens? We give this big double arm lift and it goes here, right? So when we're self-tossing, I want that to implement this, right? So it simulates that double arm lift. So that's the reason we want that. We want here, directly that, and nice calm swing over the net. A couple things I want to see: shoulders open up, a nice high elbow, and probably the most important thing is this left hand, because it does two things. It finds the ball, okay? It guides this hand to the ball. The second thing is it pulls through, okay? This initiates everything else to follow. I don't know if we played baseball or even football. It's the same mechanics, except we're hitting the ball. So we're here, we're pulling this through, up and over, and then we swing at it. Okay, now I don't want it to look, I don't expect it to look perfect every single time, but in a real world or a perfect world, that's what I want to see. And then this elbow leads, not doable. Yep, here we go. Let's get like 10 swings each. I just want to see where we're at. Make sure we give a nice high swing. Good, if we need to grab extra balls, we can. Good. Nice smooth arm swing. Now one thing I want to make sure doesn't happen is we're starting to go like this to get the ball moving. I still want here, what happens is the snap of the wrist is what creates that top spin, and then where we contact the ball is if it goes into the net or over. So if I get under this ball a little bit and then snap over, it's going to take it up and over. If I get on top of this ball and snap my wrist, it's probably going into the net. So that's the couple of angles we want to think about when we're swinging without jumping, okay? That's much better, Steve, much better. glide the ball over. I want nice, smooth arm swing, contact, snap through that ball. Let the arm do the work. Last couple swings here. Is there any more in there? Yep, perfect. Good. Good job. All right, last swing. Here. Yeah. Got it. Even while they're finishing, let's get a little chat. Yep. So you'll some of them looks like we were trying to stop the ball. But that'll come with time. That right there is the best thing for an arm swing. Nice controlled, high elbow, high hands. The more we do that, the better it'll get at.
So, I guess when they were like this,
Absolutely. Yeah. Definitely. Your best hits were smooth arms. Yep.
yeah, I have like trying to like pick my form.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Yeah. I have like a bad habit of like not using my left hand.
Right. Which is really, it really is the most important thing.
Yeah, and then not following through too when I hit the ball.
Right. Let's get a little game to 5 in, and then we'll finish with talking a little, and then we'll call it a day. Two over here. What do we want pairs to be? Let's do this.
Me and him, wouldn't mind.
All right, perfect. Love it. What side do you guys want? We'll take receive. So you guys serve first. Get it.
I play left side.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, good luck.
That's not it, right?
All right, let's talk early here.
Service.
That's you. Up and down. Ball coming. You.
Oh, good cut.
Great serve. Got you. 1-0.
You go.
Snap that wrist. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. 2-0. Come here. Nice touch. You.
Me.
Nice ball.
You tight.
Watch coming. You. I got you.
You.
Oh my god.
3-0. Great rally, guys.
So cheap. Got double.
That's all right. You.
Go, Scotty.
Woo. Forgot he was a lefty. Almost had me burnt on that one. Good round, you guys. You start us off. 1-3.
Serve.
Nice serve. 2-3.
Serve.
Excuse me.
Another great serve. Ball coming.
Ah.
Nice. Serve.
4-3. Let's
I got a
go.
ball.
Great service run, too.
Serve.
Let's go. A tough ball, man. Get a little shag, and then we will head to the shed and let's talk about Jay a little bit, and then kind of talk about what are some of the things we need to work on.
Tripod. I can hold. Yes, thank you. Freaking sand. At least it was.
I figured they were shagging the balls. I'm not going to get the balls. I'm pretty sure I get blisters every time I go get one.
I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, every time I went to go shag, I'm like, fuck.
I'm trying to step on static tracks right now.
Maybe I should just bring socks next time. Even regular socks. Oh God. Right.
It's hotter in here, my goodness.
My feet. Oh, thank you. That sounds good, sorry. I don't know. Is this
Hey,
spinning?
sunscreen.
Okay.
All right, so at the end of all of our practices, what I'd like to do is talk about three things. A high and a low for each of you guys, and something that we want to work more on in the future. So I don't care who starts, and a high and a low doesn't necessarily mean, hey, I passed well, or I, set bad. It could be, I adjusted well to this. I felt good during this. So kind of dive into it a little bit. Let's talk about it. And then that way we can adjust some different things for the future. I don't care who starts. Okay, go for it.
My high was the handsets with my body.
Yes.
Twisting, things like that. I mean, obviously, I guess it's my low also, because I really didn't realize something I was doing so wrong, causing inconsistency.
Right.
But now it's my high, because I know what it is, and I can tell the difference whenever I just sort of put both of those together, not twisting, and getting perpendicular, can make a huge difference.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
that's definitely my high when we're working on this week.
Love it. And give me something that we struggled a little bit with today.
My passes were kind of sporadic. I mean, during the first drill, I was happy with them. But when we went to the setting drill and I had a pass, they felt really sporadic.
Yep, I got you. I think a huge breakthrough that we had today was here to there. If you can stay solid here, those sets were coming out clean every single time.
Yeah.
In the future, there's a couple of adjustments I want to make with your passing that I think will immediately clean it up. It'll take a little bit of time, but there's a couple things that we can do to correct that, no problem. Overall, the setting was really good today. Doesn't matter.
Alright, my high is probably setting, I think.
Yeah.
I felt like I was like getting to the ball. The contact was good. It didn't feel awkward when setting it. I guess sometimes when like I'm not getting to the ball, it might be like too behind me, so it feels awkward.
Sure.
And so I think probably setting, and then my lows were probably like passing and hitting too.
Okay.
I think my hitting about like I didn't really get to hit a lot, but I guess like when I had the chance, I was like too early. Like my timing was off, or I was just too under. And then yeah, my passing could have been like a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Setting I thought was great. Obviously, there's always little adjustments we can make.
Right.
With your hitting, we could spend 2 weeks
Yeah.
on correcting some of those things, and just like that, you would figure it out.
Right.
There's a couple of things where we snap here at the top. That snap isn't happening.
Right.
That's why we had a couple of those sail. But it's small adjustments, and we'll get that figured out, no problem. Good.
I think my highs was kind of getting like the harder, like the digs and the
Yeah.
one hands.
Yes.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Also think that like I learned a lot of stuff that I can improve on myself in a lot of drills, especially like with the setting, like how, when, and where
Mm-hmm.
to set. So I think that's gonna help me a lot. I can practice it a lot at home.
Yeah. Good.
Improvements, I think I've been setting, but like I said, I think I have some foundations to kind of go and do some practicing, so that helps. Same as hitting, like I think like at the net, hitting is something like I've never tried to do. It's
Sure.
something that's easy to do like by yourself, just
Mhm.
go and practice. So
Yeah.
I think those are pretty good takeaways.
Good. And like I said, today was kind of one of those days where we touch upon a little bit of everything just to see where we're at. And then we could legit spend an entire week on one small movement. You know what I mean? We can really break it down that much. You've got a real natural arm swing, I can tell. We just need to get that shoulder up because we're swinging from here, and that'll correct that, no problem. Overall, I thought it was a really good day. We'll just keep in touch. I think I definitely have your number. I don't think I have your guys'.
We don't have talked on Facebook about this, so.
Gotcha. So we'll get that figured out. And then whenever, I know everybody's schedules are pretty tight, but I'll try to keep you guys updated on when we've got time out here, and we can try to make it work. Good stuff, guys. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. Way to kill it today. Way to push through the heat, y'all, because it's no joke, man. It's no freaking joke.
It was brutal.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll keep in touch, and we'll make it happen.
For sure.
Good stuff, guys.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate it.
Steven,
Appreciate it even
money
more
or-
if we win the net this
I guess him. Yeah. I have cash.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I got 100, so let me give that to you and you can be back.
Oh, okay, I got you. I'm gonna get my other stuff. There you go. Richie?
go win some games now, man. I don't know how the team's doing, but go knock them out.
Yes, sir. My Thursday seems good, but my Friday kind of.
That's all right, man. That's
Yeah.
what it's all about.
Right.
All right, guys. See y'all. Thank you guys so much.